My name is Adrianne Monhop, and I'm from San Jose, California. And I was living my normal life after a 2015 cancer diagnosis. I had a 37 centimeter tumor, the size of a football. At that time, they took it out and removed it, and it was benign. So we thought we were out of the woods. Every 6 months, we would do the CA 125. They were coming back normal. It was ovarian, abdominal area. And so after that time, every 6 months we would do the 125 and it was coming back normal. And then 2.5 months ago, I started to have shortness of breath. And after a week, I couldn't breathe. I would be talking to you and everything would seem fine. And then as soon as I got up and walked from here to the door, I would be panting like I ran a marathon. And I knew something was wrong. So we went to the hospital. At that time, they found out that my lung had filled with fluid, 3/4 of a gallon, collapsed my lung. So they drained that, and while they were in there, did biopsies. So at that time, we waited for the pathology, and once the pathology came back, 2 of them came back clear with the nodules and the liquid, but the last one that they had clipped from the lung was metastasized. And they, at that time, perceived it was probably from the gynecological area, which is where we had originally started this journey. At that time, I went straight from the hospital. He said he wanted to confirm, so he sent me to an oncologist right away. And when I saw the oncologist, we ordered a PET scan, and the PET scan definitely showed activity on the lung. At that point, he said it was 4th stage. He said that radiation at this point was not really going to be an option, and that the most aggressive chemo was going to be my best bet. And I had specifically, even at that time, we lived near Stanford, so I had asked him about maybe some trial medicine that they might be working on in these areas. At that point, they weren't aware of anything that was 4th stage. They had a 1st and 2nd trial going, but nothing for 4th stage ovarian or lung cancer. So I felt like I was kind of out of options, and I was looking at the chemo straight in the face and a 4th stage diagnosis. That's when I began to pursue just my own research and began to look at both nutrition and other types of therapies, natural and holistic, which led me onto the website eventually. And initially, I spoke with Gamma, and so he became my advocate. And then got turned on to Anna, and I was helping me with getting things situated with the flights and the hotel and that kind of stuff. And then I met Dr. Bautista when I first arrived. And so again, I felt like I already know him. That was the first line I told him. I feel like I already know you. And since that time, I was actually under David Alvarez's care. I can't say enough about him and my whole nursing staff. And I felt like the therapies were a breeze, like I expected. I didn't know what to expect, but I was delightfully surprised. I felt like I was at a spa. There was nothing that painful, which is again amazing because the body, And I think sometimes coming in, you just don't know what to expect or what it'll entail, and you have to just be prepared for whatever because you know that you're willing to do whatever it takes, but you don't know what that's going to look like. So I was delightfully surprised. I think Tijuana is my home away from home. I found nothing but warmth, beauty. The people are amazing and wonderful. I haven't had any bad experiences. You go to any large city or any city across any border, you're going to see a lot more traffic and a lot more activity in a city. So just use your brains, But in general, the other thing I would say is that even from the hotel, the relationship and the partnerships that Immunity Center has taken time to build in community also assures safety. So we were shuttled every morning from, our hotel to our therapy center. And if that's all we felt comfortable with, that would be fine. But we never just felt comfortable with that. We've been all over. We've gone to Playas and Rosarito, and we've enjoyed ourselves, even in the midst of therapy on the good days. So yeah, I would say, like I said, Tijuana is my second home. I'll be back. Come, don't wait. Come now. don't hesitate. Yeah, that would be my message. Don't wait. There's no reason to wait. There's nothing to fear. And I would say too, there's taglines that a lot of marketers might have for a business. But when I think about even when it says restoring hope and reclaiming lives, like, let's legit. That's what's happening here. So come now.